Hi, this is Melinda. Welcome to Purple Paper Studio YouTube channel. Here on this channel, my goal is to share with you my love to create cute stationery products. If you had a chance to see my latest Instagram reel, you already know this year I want to make it a goal to create stationery with a purpose. This January, I want to start focusing on self-care with emphasis on mental wellness. In the video, we are going to make a self-care themed bookmark with the quote, "Pause over guilt." I am going to use the Canva app to design the bookmark and create a file and move it into Photoshop for image and color correction. As you can see, I'm in the Canva design space under the Create Design tab, Custom Size. Here's where you can put in your desired format. As for me, I'll be using the 2x7 format for my bookmark. Click on Create a Design button and Canva will bring up your selection. Here is the bookmark design space. Let's go to Elements and bring up Graphics and Shapes. Canva has a lot of designs to look over. I already know which ones I'm going to use, so I'm going to go ahead and click on it and drop it into the design space. I'm going to shape it and place it where I want it to rest. You will see me change the colors of the blotches by going into the toolbar above the design space and click on the color circle that I want to change. My brand colors are purple, lavender, and pastel pink. Now once you click on the color circle, the color spectrum box will open and you can search for your desired color. But if you know the color code already, just go ahead and type it in and it should pop up. Once the colors has been changed and I'm satisfied with them, I will duplicate the graphic, making sure it is selected, and then I'll go and click on the stack boxes with the plus sign to duplicate that graphic and pull it down to the bottom, and now I'm ready to add the text box. Let's go to the sidebar menu and click on the text icon. You can use your brand font if you have one, or use a default text style. I'll choose the Add a Heading button and it will appear in the design space. I'm going to add the words pause and guilt. To make the changes to the text, I will go into the toolbar and click on the appropriate boxes to change the font, the size, and the color. I know the two fonts I want to use, so I'm going to go ahead and search for those and make those adjustments now. I'll come back after I completed this section. I decided to add one more graphic piece, which will be a line with an arrow to make or to tie the two words together to make it more cohesive. I like the way the bookmark design came out. I think it's really cute. I'm ready to save it in a PNG file by clicking on the share button at the top right corner of the screen. I didn't video this part, but just follow the prompt to guide you through the downloading process. All right, now we're going into Photoshop. I use Photoshop for color and image adjustments as well as page setup. Once Photoshop is open, go to File, click on Open, find your folder should open, find and click on your file, then click on Open at the bottom of the screen. Your Canva file should open in Photoshop window. Now I need to create a new file to set up a page for the width and height, which for me is 8.5 by 11 and a landscape orientation. Then click Create. Go back to the original Canva file, click on Edit, then Copy. Go to the newly formatted file and click on Edit, click on Paste and paste in place. Now you have added the bookmarked copy to this file. I have enough space for 5 bookmarks. During this process, you will see that I needed to make a size adjustment with each bookmark copy. Now I need to change the color of the background layer to know where to cut once the bookmark has printed. I'm going to select the background layer, then click on the foreground color box, and the color spectrum box will pop up. I'll select a light to medium gray and then click OK. With use of the paint bucket, I can change the color by clicking on the screen. I also put some space between each bookmark so that the background color will show through as a guideline to when it's time to cut. Go to the menu, click on Image, and then click on CMYK Color. There will be 2 dialog boxes inquiring about merging the layers. or not to merge the layers. I choose not to merge the layers, and on the second dialog box, I just click on OK and continue. Now I am double checking each layer to make sure all have the same CYMK color selected. I know that is considered overkill, but that is just me. I have heard many positive reviews about this brand by some of the creators on YouTube that produces and or create their own greeting cards or stationery products. So I am eager to try this Koala brand satin photo paper. It's about 72 pounds. Let's give it a try. This is what it looks like. You can't tell about this photo, but it has a soft sheen to it, and you can feel the thickness of a single sheet. My printer, the Canon Pixma Mega Tank, accepts the thickness of the paper well, no errors or paper jams to report. Though I like the thickness of the paper, I still want to ensure durability of the bookmarks. So I will laminate the print by using thermal laminating pouches. You can use holographic laminated sheets if you like at this point. My process is to run the bookmark sheets 2 to 3 times through the thermal laminator. I know, overkill. That's just me. Okay, I lost a video of me cutting the bookmarks, so I'm going to drop in a photo here of the guillotine that I used to cut them with. Alright, here's the finished product. I am thinking about adding a tassel or a charm to this bookmark in the near future, but for now, this is what it is, and I think it's gorgeous. What a beautiful bookmark to celebrate taking care of our mental health. Pause over guilt reminds us that it is okay to take a few deep breaths, step outside for fresh air, set boundaries, or give yourself permission to rest without guilt. Sometimes self-care is saying no, sometimes it's just asking for help, or just slowing down long enough to check in on yourself and ask the question, how am I really doing? So today, my encouragement is simple. Start small, be consistent, and give yourself grace. Because when you take care of your mind, you take care of your life.